first win. Tonight we have a great matchup between the Northbridge Rams and the Auburn Rockets. Tonight I'm joined by Ty Goodrich. Ty, Auburn's not had a great start to the season, starting off 0-2 with losses to Tantascwa and Worcester Tech. What do you think they need to do tonight?
Tonight I don't see much change. Both games have been really close. I think they need to score a little more during the second half. Both times in the game, they gave up a lead from the first half. That's key.
Absolutely. This should be a good game, and Auburn's missing a big piece. They're missing Billy Stewart. He's out with illness. He won't be here tonight, so we don't know who's going to replace him in the starting five. Currently, we're experiencing hoop difficulties, it seems.
That's a lot of height that the Rockets are now missing. I think they need to figure out how to get more rebounds without that height.
So it's a big part missing.
And we've had hoop difficulties, so right now they're getting fixed, so the game might not start on time.
Hey, it's all right. Last game, Ty, what do you think happened? Why do you think they lost? Give us the Cliff Notes version.
Last game, they couldn't really stop Goodman for Worcester Tech, and he really just destroyed him during the first half. And I think they need to figure out how to stop him and stop their Northbridge's star players this game.
I agree as well. Moment away from player introductions. All right. Starting it off, we got Northbridge.
Number 2, sophomore
Anthony Berselli starting.
Number 10, sophomore
Marcus McLeod.
Number 3, David Chicalone.
Number 3, David Chicalone.
Number 20, senior Tyrese Mulder Hines. And riding on for the missing Rams, junior and captain, number 0,
Adam
Adam Flotto.
Flotto.
Assisted by Greg Mazzoni and Jared Richardson. And now, introducing the starting five for your Auburn Rockets. Junior, number 20, Colby Martin.
They can hear the PA.
Junior, number 25, Jason Gahura. Senior, number 33, Kieran Gardner.
Here we go. We're just moments away from tip-off tie. Something that I noticed, at least. Kieran Gardner getting the start tonight. What do you think?
We haven't seen him yet this season. No minutes played yet. It'll be. I don't know what we expect from him tonight.
Definitely expect some threes.
Especially from this Auburn Rocket team, they shoot a lot of threes.
Exactly. I'm going to segue into that. Per game, they shoot 29 threes. They make a 9, but they shoot 29 threes. They're shooting 32% from beyond the arc.
More like, I believe it's actually 29.5% from 3.
Auburn starting with a 5 of Cahora, Kohler, Martin, and Gardner. And Colby's going to get the opening tip, and he's going to give to Cahora. Auburn's going to start it off on the wing. Colby to Cahora. Colby Martin 3. Bouncing around and no good. Colby Martin.
Gardner diving on the floor already.
Immediate impact.
That defense is key to the Auburn Rockets team. They play a lot of good defense, and it helps them a lot in this game. It's going to be Rockets ball.
Trying to give Tyler an ISO down low.
Stolen by number 0, Adam Flato.
They got to get back. Give it to Flato. Northbridge moving it around. Shots off. Offensive rebound. Cahora to Kohler. Cahora's going to take it up, going the other way.
Northbridge seems to be feeding the ball to Flato.
Really want to get him going.
They're going to travel on Braden Martin.
Braden Martin versus Worcester Tech had 23 points and 7 rebounds. Very impressive night for him.
Absolutely.
The senior captain.
One thing that Auburn needs to limit is the turnovers this game. There's been a theme in both of the games that they played. They had a lot of turnovers.
Gardner gets a rebound. He'll give to Braden Martin.
To
Martin.
Cahora.
Looks like they're trying to get a play going. Cahora step back.
No good. And it's going to be Northbridge ball.
Cohen not happy with that one.
Seems like Cahora messed up the play on that one.
They have Tyler Kohler and Adam Flato.
Flato seemed to took it from his teammate's hands on that pass.
Flato mid-range, banks it in. First points of the game go to Adam Flato and Northbridge.
2-0 Northbridge.
Cahora's taking it up. Colby Martin, corner 3. Rough start. And Kohler's passes out of bounds.
Right now, Auburn is not shooting good from the arc or shooting made a shot tonight. They need to start hitting those if they want a chance.
I agree. Northbridge looking to get something go offensively.
Feeding the ball to Flato.
They give to McLeod. McLeod back to Flato. Flato, and they're going to call it and 1.
Going to call a block on Colby Martin. Looks like he was trying to take the charge.
Colby Martin already has 2 charges on the year. Trying to get a third.
That's gonna be a 1 free throw for Flato to make it score 5-0. And it's good, and the score is 5-0 now.
Adam Flato really carrying the load so far for Northbridge. Cahora is going to take it up now. Screen from Kohler. Cahora looking. Braden Martin, top of the key. No. Rough start. Auburn has 3 shots from on the arc. None of them have fallen. I think they got to drive more. Flato, corner 3. Off. Offensive rebound. And the putback is good.
Holder Hines with the layup. The score is now 7-0.
Corso's going to use, or excuse me, Cohen's going to use a timeout. Rough start.
Absolutely. What do you think is going on right now? It's causing them to be behind 7-0.
All right, just started off. Auburn has started off 0-2. What do you think they need to do, not just today, but down the road? Because on the 27th, also have BBT. Their season doesn't get easier after this. What do you think they need to continue to do down the road to improve their record?
They need to make more shots, maybe drive in, maybe take some easier shots, because right now they're shooting a lot of threes.
Yeah, a lot of threes is generous, to be honest. 29 threes a game. Really just haven't been getting it to the hoop as much as they probably should. Really settling for those outside shots. Granted, they're making a lot of them, but
Another thing they need to do is limit their fouls. And they're averaging 11 fouls a game, so that's almost 5.5. That's two foul shots now with the new high school rule change from 1-1 to now 2 right away off 5 fouls.
you know, you can really see without Stewart, Auburn like missing that on the offensive rebounds.
Absolutely. They're going to need to start grabbing more rebounds to have a chance tonight.
Kahora has a lane to the hoop. Kick out. Colby, third three of the game. No good. Rough start for Colby Martin.
Rockets still haven't made a layup. And they're going to call a charge on that one. Colby Martin taking another charge.
That's three on the. That's a good start.
He will take a charge for the team, as he done so before the season. He doesn't seem to care that he puts his body on the line. Score is 7-0 Northbridge now.
3 minutes down in the first quarter. Are moving it around the perimeter, and they're going to call a travel on Kieran Gardner.
In his first 3 minutes of the game, he's hustled a lot, but that's a bad turnover right there.
That's rough.
Can't be traveling.
Good fake pass. Refs called a travel, I guess. Good steal, Braden Martin. 2-on-1 fast break. Give to Kohler. Kohler tried to throw it off him.
McLeod. And Northbridge turns the ball over.
Gardner got a steal and 3 off. Auburn has shot 5 shots, all from beyond the arc. None of them have fallen.
This is not good for Auburn right now. They need to figure it out.
This is a very rough start. And we see a whole new 5 check-in for Auburn.
This is something that you don't expect. 4 minutes into the game, a whole new 5 checking in all at once, too.
Very rare. And layup is good for Tyrese Holder-Hines. He's got 4 points on the night to start.
The score is now 9-0 Northbridge.
Braden Martin gives to Kahor. Kahor got a floater. No. Kohler put back. No. Rough start for Auburn shooting. Kiernan's got it. Colby back to Kahor. Kahor 3. No. No threes are falling for Auburn right now.
The Rockets still have not made a shot tonight.
Shot 1 shot inside the arc.
That's a turnover by Marcus McLeod.
We got a whole new 5 coming in. We got Rocco Vardabinian, Nathan Iconian, Nathan Cook, Luke Martin, and Zach Wetzel.
Why do you think they brought this whole new lineup in right now?
Really just an energy shift.
Absolutely.
Starting the game off on an 0-9 run, you need a change, and they're going right for it.
I think he's trying to get more offense out of this lineup.
Definitely a guard-heavy lineup, though, and they're going to call a travel on Cook.
Not much height on this lineup. Maybe only Nathan Cook to get D down low and get
To be fair,
rebound.
I think Luke Martin's taller than Nathan Cook, though.
But Cook will hustle down there and get rebounds for you.
Cook's already given Flotto a rough time.
He's right up on him. In his
And
face, and he
the
causes
hook's
the
off.
miss.
Cook already talking.
He's been in the game for about a minute, and he's already almost gotten into a fight.
Luke Martin 3. There we
good.
go. Auburn's on the board. It's 9-3.
And it's
It's
stolen
a
by
steal.
Rocco Vardabedian.
This 5 has definitely brought the energy. It's a 3-on-4 break. Iconia's going to lose it. Give to Wetzel. Wetzel to Cook. Cook's pump faking. Give to Wetzel. Wetzel lets a 3 fly.
No
Off
good.
the side iron.
That was a very contested 3. Tough shot there.
I like the confidence, though. McLeod got an and 1.
McLeod with the and 1 layup.
That's a tough take for the sophomore.
I believe the foul is on Cook.
Foul call against Nick Cook. His first, team second. Marcus McLeod at the line.
To make the score 12-3. This is a tough start for the Auburn Rockets.
Definitely a tough start.
They need something to change.
The signs of life coming, though.
I think their defense needs to step up.
Absolutely.
And this new lineup switch will bring you some offense, but I don't know how much they'll help on defense.
I think defense isn't much of an issue as much as defensive rebounding. I think Auburn's losses so far and this game so far really like struggling with defensive rebounds and turnovers. Speaking of which, turnover in the corner, Icania overthrew Vartabedian.
Seemed like a miscommunication or just a drop pass.
It's turnovers and defensive rebounds. This team really needs to clean up.
They're averaging 17.5 a game. With how many times teams are missing, they should be. And we have an offensive foul. With teams missing more, there should be more offensive rebounds a game than 17.5.
Braden Martin's coming in for Rocco Vartabedian, looking to get some rebounds.
Maybe it was just that turnover.
And we got a timeout for Northbridge.
You know, that was a weird timeout there, being up 12-3. I think it was just because he wanted to draw something up.
Yeah, but I would try to keep the momentum going here if I'm from Coach Richardson. I really want to keep up with what's going on.
Absolutely. You're on a 12-3 run. You just want to keep it going as long as they can and make Cohen make a change, because right now that's what's needed.
Absolutely.
Nate Cook coming right into the game and already playing a role, getting up and floor Flato's face.
And the wise words of Coach Cohen, I need dogs, and Nathan Cook is a dog. 5 minutes, 25 into the first quarter.
Scores 12-3 Northbridge.
Definitely a rough start for Auburn.
Absolutely. They need to score, and they need some defense. Right now, neither are there for the Rockets. Looks like they're going to go with the same five that was out there with Cook, Wetzel, Martin, and Icania.
Taking it up, looked like Cohen got a play set up. Looks that double set they love running. Luke Martin's on the quarter. Gives to Wetzel. Back to Luke Martin. Luke to Icania. Braden Martin. Icania's going to drive it, and he misses the layup. Icania, that would have been his first basket of the season. Can't fall.
Seems like he's just on a cold streak right now.
Definitely a good take, though.
Just got to make that, though.
And the three is good
21.
for Northbridge. Now Connie gets fouled on the floor.
By number 2, Ryan Flaherty. It looks like Kohler and Martin are going to come in for Luca Martin and Cook.
Wetzel looking to pass it in. Braden Martin up top.
Cohen's calling what seems to be a motion play.
Cohen and Flynn are very vocal right now. Give to Colby. Colby, Tyler Kohler. Kohler, no good.
Seems like it's going to be over the back on Nathan Icania. Yes, it is.
This is a difficult start for Auburn.
Something needs to change to get this kickstart. The lineup switch wasn't enough. They need to figure it out. They just need a momentum shift to go in
Wetzel
their favor.
all over him. Backdoor cut off. Put back, blocked by Kohler. Wetzel's taking it the other way. Wetzel, take, layup, good. First basket of the year for Wetzel.
He finally got one to go.
Signs of life for Auburn, down 10. McLeod working on Icania, swinging it around the top.
That's got to feel nice for Wetzel making his first point.
And that's a block for Icania. They're going to call foul. Wetzel.
It is a foul on Tyler Kohler, looked to me.
Guess so.
It looks like they had him on a hit on the arm. Flynn talking to Kohler now.
Yeah, under a minute to go in the first period. Auburn really needs a spark. First free throw is banked in for Holder Hines. He's got 5 on the night.
For a second to be good. And it's missed.
Kohler rebound. Give to Icania. Auburn's pushing it up. Give, and Braden Martin's going to draw a foul.
Fouled by number 3, David Shicaloni, for a push.
Braden Martin, first on the free throw line is good. This season, Braden's averaging 15, 5 and a half. Half an assist, shooting about.
That second game with 23 points, it seemed to help his points per game average go up by a lot.
A lot. 50% from the line. Both free throws are going to fall for him.
Colby Martin very vocal out there on the court right now.
Hines
And he's
is
going to be called out of bounds.
I know I've already said this, but now it's actually looking like Auburn's got life.
Scores 16-7, definitely closer than it was before, when it was 15-3.
Wetzel gives to Icania. Icania is going to slip, but they're going to call him for a travel.
Another turnover. That's rough.
Rough start for Icania.
This team is averaging 21 turnovers a game.
That is rough.
That is a lot. Icania with the steal.
Icania with the steal. Pump fakes McLeod and misses the layup.
Kohler gets the rebound.
Kohler gets the putback.
Hey, good try, Zach. It seems like the Rockets have a spark now.
We got a lot of energy in this gym right now.
Nine to 16 now, still Northbridge.
5 seconds to go in the first. High floaters, good.
It's good.
Very impressive shot by Berselli. And we end off the first. Northbridge 18, Auburn 9.
Correction, that shot was shot by Shicaloni. What do you think that needs to change in the second half? Right now I think it
Second
might
quarter.
be second quarter, my bad. Might be defense and their shooting percentage.
Nah, definitely defensive rebounds. This game, definitely defensive rebounds and turnovers.
It seems like Holder Hines is dominating in the paint right now.
Dominating.
No, it seems like nobody can stop him. They need to stop him in the paint. They might have to pull out Standard or Schrager just to get that height in there.
I can definitely see Schrager coming in soon.
Schrager also, like Nate Cook, being a defensive presence at all times.
Although, to be fair, Flotto had the first 5 points of the game for Northbridge and hasn't really been there.
There hasn't seemed to be much energy. It doesn't even seem like they're leading.
Been more from Holler, Hines, and McLeod.
Can't forget about Adam Flado, though. He did spark this team off for the first 5 points.
Definitely gave him a hot start.
Absolutely. No, we haven't seen much of him since those first 5 points. It looks like Northbridge ball starts second quarter.
Moments away. Passes in.
To Berselli.
Up top, looks like they're trying to get a set going. Holder Hines got it up top.
They try to get a Flado, and can't make the pass, and it's stolen by Nathan
got a
Icania.
steal. Give to Braden Martin. Martin lets a 3 fly. Got it! Braden Martin.
5 points for Braden Martin to start the game. And the Rockets have a spark now.
Shooting 30% from beyond the arc this season.
That second game, he was impressive. He made a lot of shots in that first half. Flotto for 3. Seemed like he almost pushed Wetzel there.
Yeah, definitely seems like a missed push off if you ask me, but
Almost looked like a stiff arm.
flash to Nathan Cook. Sadly, it's not on the gridiron.
Tips.
Martin's pass is stolen by Flotto.
They're going to call a block on Colby Martin.
It's Colby's second foul of the night.
Both blocks trying to take a charge.
I mean, that one's questionable.
His second, team's first period. Adam Plato with the line. Shooting 2.
Flotto makes the first.
He is 9 on the night now.
And his second falls, get him into double digits.
Northbridge now leads by 11. Auburn needs to do something to cut that lead.
And they need something fast.
Absolutely. They can't let this lead get too large and then it'll be too far to come back.
They try to get it down low to Kohler. It's stolen. Going the other way.
Out of bounds. It's going to be Rockets' ball.
Cahora's going in for Iconia.
There seems like a missed pass there by Northbridge.
Yeah. 6.5 to go.
Cora with the ball.
Up top, Braden Martin lets a 3 fly. No. Back iron.
Stolen by Braden Martin.
He redeemed himself. 2-on-2 fast break. Wetzel 3. No.
Braden Martin with the rebound.
Offensive rebound for Braden Martin. He's hustling. Cahora lets a 3. Another one off. Braden Martin's dominating the glass right now. Good pass, Cahora.
Colby Martin takes a shot and gets fouled.
We got 2 free throws coming up for him. His first free throws of the year.
That possession, the Rockets had 3 threes.
So far, he's definitely playing better than he did last game.
Absolutely. To get his first points of the night. Currently averaging 3 a game.
First free throw's gonna drop. And we do see Schrager come in.
And they takes out Holder Hines for McLeod for Northbridge.
I can definitely see Auburn really dominating the glass more now.
They have more height overall.
Needed. Second free throw. Spins around and it's off. Flotto up ahead. 2-on-1. Flotto's going to pull it up. Front iron.
Martin with the rebound. We've seen more rebounds in the second quarter than we have in the first quarter for the Rockets.
Give to Wetzel. Pass is stolen. Flotto's going the other way. Got a second chance at it. He'll give to McLeod, who's got an easy floater.
I think Schrager on McLeod is not a good matchup for the Rockets.
McLeod using that speed of his.
Cora in trouble.
He'll give to Braden Martin. Auburn really wants a spark on offense right now. And they're going to call a travel on Braden Martin. He's
That's
not
another
happy with
turnover
that.
for the Auburn Rockets. Looked like Zach Wetzel was open in the corner. Didn't seem to get it. Schrager on a guard.
Flotto's still trying to make something work.
We've seen Northbridge try to feed the ball to Flotto in the second quarter.
Auburn's all over it defensively.
10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Great defense by Auburn so far this possession. Give to McLeod, and he has an easy way to the basket.
Wetzel with the rebound.
They're going the other way. Easy find to
And it's
Casey Schrager. Goes off
dropped.
his hands. It happens.
There's another turnover for the Auburn Rockets. That is a lot already in this first half. They need to figure something out.
Auburn down 12.
13-25, Northbridge.
3 on the way. Flotto, that's deep and off. Schrager gets the rebound. He'll give to Braden Martin. Martin pull up 3. No. Cahora's going to get the offensive rebound. He'll give to Luke Martin. Martin to Martin. Corner. No. Another shot just short for Braden Martin. As Flotto's going to get called for a travel. That might have saved Auburn from another defensive basket.
I think you need to figure out something right now as the Rockets to cut this lead. before this lead gets too large and the gap is too big. You know, Flauto, that second quarter is really starting to heat back up again. He has 10 right now on the game.
Auburn uses another timeout. I don't know if you noticed this. Looks like Kieran took off his long sleeve underneath his jersey.
Might have been too hot, but we don't know if we'll see him again tonight.
He made the switch. He started off the game.
We will see, though.
Fashion statement from Kieran Gardner.
Braden Martin already has 5 on the night, leading the team right now. What do you think they need to do to try to catch up for their offense? Do you think they try to feed the ball back to Braden Martin like they did last game, or do you think they try to spread out the ball more?
I don't know. You really got to be even with it. Got to keep on taking it to the rack. Granted, Nathan Iconia 0 for 2 at the moment from inside the paint. But he's getting to the rack. He's getting to where he needs to be.
Just needs to hit his layups.
Keep on, look at what Iconia's doing. He's getting to the hoop. Even Colby Martin got to the hoop, got fouled. Braden Martin did the same thing. You got to keep on getting to the hoop, getting fouled. This team is pretty good at free throws.
But they are not good at shooting right underneath the hoop. That is something that Cohen has probably tried to work on multiple times at practice.
One of their weaknesses.
Is inside scoring. They need to figure it out.
Give to Luke Martin. His pass is under to Colby. Berselli's shot is off. They're using that Chickaloni. It's going to be Northbridge ball.
Bounds off Schrager. When him and Holder Hines were fighting for the ball, looks like Schrager just tipped it. They try to get to Holder Hines, but it seems like a miscommunication.
Chickaloni trying to attack. Shot is off. Kick out to the top. Floaters off.
This is the first time we've seen the Northbridge Rams come out without Flauto, and it seems like he's already going back into the game. It seems like they're giving a minute break.
Cahora gives to Colby Martin. Back to Cahora in the corner. He'll drive baseline. Give out to Schrager. Schrager to Cahora. Cahora back up to Luke Martin and Braden Martin. Auburn really trying to swing it around the perimeter right now.
A foul on 20. Tyrese Holder Hines.
Just as I was saying, got to get to the free throw line. Martin's going to get there. Shooting 50% from the line, 100% from the line tonight.
As a team, though, they're only shooting 42% from the free throw line. I feel like as a team, you need to shoot more than 50%.
First one's in and out.
42% from the line is not good.
We'll see Grant Stannard and Tyler Kohler check in.
For Schrager and Luke Martin. We haven't seen Luke Martin except for his first shot where he made a 3, like we have seen him in other games. Do you think his scoring is needed for this Rockets to have a spark?
Yeah, they definitely need a spark offensively.
Looks like Kohler forces McLeod to push the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be the Rockets' ball.
Although Auburn can't afford to keep on shooting these threes. I mean, that first game for Luke Martin, I believe he had 7 threes. They can't afford to shoot that many threes. As Stannard's fading away and it's
tries
off.
to force a shot there. That seemed like a bad shot, at least I think.
And Stannard's going to pick up a foul.
First minute, and we've seen him take 1 shot, missed 1, and foul. We need him. What we need from him is to get rebounds for us. But it seems like they try to force the ball to him on the inbound pass. Seemed like whoever was inbounding it didn't seem to look for the second option.
Yeah, I just really tried to get to Grant there. First free throw's going to drop.
Second free throw for Northbridge
They're
to
up.
make it 27-13 if they make this.
It's a rough start for Auburn, to say the least.
And it's good. Northbridge is now up 14 points.
Yeah, Auburn needs something. They need it now.
They need to close the gap, cause a momentum shift in their favor.
Get it to within 7 or 7 by half.
Absolutely. That's what they...
Braden Martin, Kohler, Colby.
Tyler Kohler seemed hesitant to shoot that shot there.
Gives to Stannard. Stannard is going to let one fly. He's got it. Stannard remaining aggressive. Got 2 points on the night.
His first points of the season. In fact, his first points on varsity was that shot right there. The gap is now 12.
And Good take by Tyrese Holder-Hines. He's going to
Seemed
pick
to
up
be
a
fouled
foul.
by Tyler Kohler on that one. Yep. Tyler Kohler with
Kohler
his
got
second
2 fouls on the night.
Foul called against Tyler Kohler, his second, team third. Tyrese Holder-Hines at the line, shooting 2.
Hines' first free throw is no good.
Off the back iron. Cook's going to check in. Got 2.5 to go.
Cook in for Kohler. I think they tried to take Tyler Kohler to keep him out of foul trouble in this first half, so they can let him go in the second half.
Him and Colby Martin both have 2 fouls so far.
We see Colby Martin on the court right now, but I believe that's because coach thinks that he will take a charge for the team. And Hines' free throw, second one, is good. Rockets now down 13.
Kohora might have had a lane to the basket. Passes it up to Colby Martin.
Colby Martin seemed to be looking for Braden Martin on that one.
Gets it to Kohora. Gets it to Cook. Cook to Braden Martin. Back to Kohora. Back to Colby Martin. They got 15 to shoot. Braden Martin underneath.
Just over 2 minutes left in the game.
And
in the
it's
half.
a tough take. Offensive rebound, Stannard. His shot's off. Cook got an offensive rebound.
Trying to throw it off McLeod and just missed his pass.
Flotto in the corner. He'll pass it up. Mid-range pull-ups off. Offensive rebound by Tyrese.
Seemed like to be called a foul on the Rocket. There's going to be no foul. It's going to be ref interference, but it's still going to be the Rockets' ball. Don't see that often. Saying the ref saying that he accidentally blew the whistle. And it's still going to be the Rockets' ball since they got the rebound.
And Braden Martin's going to take it up. They're down 13. Really want to close this gap before the half.
Absolutely. Minute 49 left. I think right now before half, I think your goal is to cut it down to at least 10.
Crucial to whether or not they win this.
Start chipping away now. Continue to chip away in the second half. That's what they have to do.
Martin to Kohora. Kohora floater,
No
side
good.
iron. He'll get his own rebound. That's how you follow your shot. Braden Martin lets a 3. He's got it. Braden Martin's up to 8 on the night. Looks like Auburn's in a man press right now, or a box and 1.
You haven't seen Kahora make a shot tonight. I think he needs to make one soon.
And Flotto's going to get an easy shot.
We see the Rockets going back to having a guard on a taller player from the other team like they did last game. I think they need to switch it up, or else that's just going to happen where they feed the big man down low.
That didn't work too well against Tariq Goodman. As Martin's going to be blocked on his way up. Flotto's taking it up. Drive down, blocked by Colby Martin.
I don't see why they don't put Nate Cook on Flotto.
I don't think I see either.
And that's a
Timeout,
Northbridge timeout. I think they need that timeout just to, slow down the Rockets right now. They were on slowly making the chip in their way. I think they want to slow their progress.
Absolutely.
Tonight we don't see as much of a student section this night as we have the past 2 games.
That's the thing when you overlap with a hockey game.
Absolutely.
Hockey currently taking on Westboro. Do not have a score of that.
Hockey is currently 2-0, I believe.
2-0.
2-0, I believe. That's a hot start for the Auburn Rockets hockey team.
Absolutely.
Right now both teams are fighting for their first win. Northbridge took two tough losses, losing to 4 from Grafton and losing by almost 30 against Millbury.
Wow.
I think right now they believe that they can walk over the Rockets right now, but Rockets need to do something, cause a change, come back and fight back into this game and slowly chip away. We'll see the lineup be Wetzel, Kahora, Martin, Cook, and Stannard. Seems like they're going to put Wetzel on Flotto.
Interesting.
Wetzel also played against Gardner Goodman, and miscommunication between McLeod and Barcelli.
Looks like a miscommunication. Now it's going to be Auburn ball. They got 47 seconds. 12 seconds between shot and game.
This is a key possession in this game to cut the lead down to 10 if they just make a single layup.
They need to score here.
Absolutely.
Martin gives to Kahora. Kahora mid-range.
Floater is
got
good.
it. Tough shot, Jason Kahora, and he's on the board tonight with 2 points.
A newfound impact for this Auburn Rockets team.
20 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. All over. They give to McLeod. McLeod 3.
No
Front
good.
iron.
Standard with the rebound.
Standard gives to Wetzel.
Rockets seem to start rebuilding a more.
Wetzel got 8.
7 seconds left.
Kahora. Brandon Martin's going to drive the baseline. Kick out Wetzel 3.
Deep 2.
No. There's going to be no putback. Auburn down 30-20 going into the break.
Looks like it's going to be Rockets ball coming out of half.
Leading scorer right now, Braden Martin.
8 points tonight. He really seems to be leading this team. No one else on this team has above 5 points right now, with his closest being his brother, Luke Martin, with 3. Some switch needs to be hit for this Auburn Rockets team.
All right, I'm going to go more into that. What do you think? How do you think it went for Northbridge?
For Northbridge, the Flotto, and it really started to work. And, I think they need to keep scoring like they have. And I think that's really it. Just feed the ball to Flotto because he's their leading scorer. And just let their defense work.
Flotto has 12 points on the night. Auburn has to win this game through defensive rebounds, though.
Absolutely. This is a rivalry for both teams. The Auburn Rockets for the Northbridge Rams. This has been a long-standing rivalry. And it's key to win this game.
Auburn got the one in football.
Absolutely.
Maybe Northbridge bounces back.
Absolutely. Now they just need to win basketball to keep the rivalry going and keep the Northbridge Auburn Cup.
Hopefully beat them come baseball season.
Hopefully.
Since they did last year, I believe they swept them.
Last year, what we saw from this Rockets team is a very senior-heavy starting lineup.
Yeah.
With losing 3 starters.
There's only 2 returning starters this year. It's Kohler and Wetzel.
Losing 1 to transfer and 2 to graduation.
We've really seen Wetzel take less of a role last year, or this year. Last year he was the starting point guard. This year we haven't really seen him, get as many minutes as maybe he's averaging about almost 10 minutes a game, but I really expect that to pick up as the season keeps going on. He has 2 points on the night so far, playing great defense on a guy like Adam Flotto.
Absolutely. No, losing Stewart seems to be hurting this team's rebounds.
Definitely. Auburn is just dominating the boards.
Yeah, they just don't have the height right now.
They just don't. You can see those standard. I believe he has 4 or 5 rebounds on the night so far.
I think so.
Really making a difference on the boards.
But this Rockets team has been hustling, so that is great for this Rockets team.
Absolutely.
Right now, they just need a momentum shift into their direction, and then I believe they can cut the lead down to 5. Maybe take the lead back if they get a large enough shift.
We saw Auburn start off last game with Kahora, Colby, Braden, Tyler Kohler, and they started with Kiernan. Do you think Kiernan's going to stay in the starting lineup this half?
I don't know. We haven't seen him since that first 2 minutes of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him come back.
If not him, then who? Is the real question.
To start the second half, I think since they need some more offense, I think they might go to Luke Martin.
I think,
or they go to some more height and keep Grant Standard out there.
I don't think it's gonna be Kiernan, but I believe it would be Luke Martin, if not him. Maybe even a guy like Grant Standard sneaks on. He's doing a really good job on the glass, and that's what they've really been struggling with.
Absolutely. He came in really late into this, around halfway through the second quarter, and just started getting rebounds to this Rocket team. And I think Cohen might want to keep that out there for them. And it seems to be they're fixing the hoop from what happened earlier. We don't exactly know what happened. The bottom of it was loose, and they're trying to fix it now.
Yeah, we got some basket work going on.
looked like the bottom half of it came off, and they decided to play the second half without it.
Well, that's why the Rockets couldn't shoot in the first half.
Maybe
Simple.
just no
It
aiming.
was sabotage, clearly.
Maybe. Like I said before, the student section is much smaller than both other games.
I mean, you got to split with hockey, but to be honest, I would expect. I'm impressed with this turnout. I thought there would be a lot more faces at hockey.
But maybe that hockey turn is coming with the Rockets for hockey starting off 2-0. I think people believe that the hockey team might just be more fun to watch, but I think this Rocket team, when they swing back into winning territory, I think more people will come over to watch these games.
I would love to attend a hockey game. I mean, that just looks like so much fun.
This half we haven't seen from the Rockets. We haven't seen much chirping, besides from Nathan Cook. Do you think he keeps that if he stays out there?
I think he does. I think he does. You know, it's that element of the game that maybe you don't preach, but coaches like to see it.
Absolutely. You know, getting
maybe
in guys'
not an
head.
excessive amount, but you know, it's nice to see. It gives a level of energy to a team.
Absolutely. Especially Nathan Cook. He seems to be the hype man of this Rockets team with Casey Sugar. Both of them seem to be hype mans for this team.
Absolutely.
3 minutes left in between halves.
What do you expect from each team coming out of the break?
I think come out of half for the Rockets. I think they need to get a spark on offense, start scoring, and try to shut down Holder Hines and Flato. Both Holder Hines hasn't been really stopped underneath the paint, except for late in that second quarter. So I think you see a mix of that lineup that gave the Rockets the first spark and that lineup that stopped Holder Hines. A mix of those two lineups seems to stop the Northbridge Rams and maybe give the Rockets the score.
You know, for me personally, I'm gonna kind of reiterate on what you were saying. I expect Auburn to come out with a lot of intensity, a lot of crashing on the boards, like a lot. Definitely less threes. I expect better offense out of them, and for Northbridge, I expect a lot of what the first half was, forcing more turnovers and things around that.
You know, the Rockets actually shoot the three ball more than they shoot mid-range inside the paint shots.
Yeah, that is not a stat that Coach Cohen would want to hear. Trust me. I mean, he definitely knows it, but
they're shooting 29 three points a game, and I believe they're just averaging under 40 field goals a game. Just around 40 field goals a game. That's a lot more threes than twos.
I agree.
It can start a big shift, especially when the whole crowd here is here at Auburn. The crowd goes crazy every time a three is made. But right now they need to either make more threes or start scoring from the inside.
About under 90 seconds away from the second half. Who do you think is going to be the X factor for Auburn in this second half? Let's go there.
In the second half, we've seen him shoot a lot in the first half, at least the first quarter. It might be Colby Martin. He hasn't really made a shot yet. I don't think he has made a free throw. But if he gets hot on the 3-point line, he might be a swing for this Rocket team. You know,
Under a minute away from the end of the break.
Standard with his first varsity point tonight on a fadeaway mid-range. How do you feel if you're Standard?
You love it, man. Win or lose tonight, it's going to make you smile.
You know, another thing that I also like to point out is Kohler last game got into foul trouble early on in the first half. So you didn't see much of him in the second half as you'd like to. I think Cohen's trying to change that, pulling him out earlier on, trying to fix that so that later on in the game when they need him, he can be there.
I agree. I'm I don't know who's going to get the start coming out. Maybe they'll stick with Kieran. Maybe they'll switch it up. But Auburn down 10. Comeback officially starts now. Hopefully.
Yes, it does.
See Auburn rallying back. 20-0 run coming out of the first half or second half. And they're going to stick with Gardner.
It looks like they're going back to that starting lineup.
This team has definitely got to do better on the glass, but it's going to be Auburn ball. Started off. Cahora's going to pass it in.
Down 10.
Brandon Martin's going to take it. Most minutes per game on the team, 31. There's only 32 minutes in a game.
I think Cullen wants him to be the leader of this team.
I think he does as well. Braden Martin, 3. Yes.
He has 11 on the night now.
I mean, he can shoot.
Gardner on McLeod. McLeod with the ball.
Northbridge moving it around the top. Get it to Flotto. Flotto, high glass floater, no. Rebound, Kohler. Brandon Martin gives to Colby. Backdoor Cahora. It's over. Put back Kohler.
4 on the night.
Auburn's on a run right now. It's a 5-point game. McLeod's floater is good.
You know,
The sophomore's up to 6 points on the night.
Gardner on McLeod. We have seen this matchup before, just not in high school varsity. I don't think this is a good matchup for the Rockets. Right now, they just seem to putting whoever they want on McLeod. And he's already taken advantage twice.
Martin's going to drive in, and they're going to call it travel. He definitely wanted the foul on that one. Auburn down 7. They got to keep this momentum up and stay in it. They got to.
Looks like Braden Martin's going to be on Flotto. Gardner on McLeod. Kohler on Holder Hines. Passed into Flotto.
Flotto reverse is good. That's a tough shot. He's up to 14 on the night.
Score is now 25-34. So far, the lead has been cut down to 9 in the first 2 minutes of play in this half.
Cahora gives to Braden Martin.
Try pass to Colby Martin in the corner.
Kohler's going to go to work in the post, and he just throws it off the hoop. Looks like Kohler was looking for a pass. Flotto putback. He's up to 16 on the night.
He's destroying the Auburn Rockets right now. They need to stop him.
Kohler to Colby. Cahora up top. See Iconian and Wetzel checking in.
Tipped. 18 seconds left on the shot clock.
McLeod's all over Martin defensively. Colby Martin, good pass underneath to Kohler. He's got a layup.
6 on the night, tying his season high.
He got that the first game of the season against Itasqua. Cahora gambles to no avail.
Gardner getting blown by. And the pass is no good.
Auburn's on a run. Iconian and Wetzel are going to check in.
For Gardner and Kohler. Kohler scoring 4 quick points right there. You know, that's not something we've seen from him that much this season. We've seen him score 6 points before, but much more spread out over the period of the game and the other 2.
Wetzel's going to give to Colby. He'll give to Iconia. Iconia looking to attack. Nothing. Iconia driving the baseline. Corner to Colby Martin. He'll give to Wetzel. Wetzel to Cahora. Auburn really trying to get down low to no avail. Colby Martin 3 is
no
off.
Good. Stolen by Cahora.
Steal.
Flotto's passes cannot connect.
Interception and layups no good.
That's another miss from right underneath the hoop for the Rockets. That's something they need to work on.
Cahora in the corner is going to foul him. That's his first foul of the night.
They have already gotten their way up to 7 fouls on the night. It's 8, actually. 8 fouls on the night.
As a team.
to make the score, take the lead back to 10.
David
It's good.
Ciccolone's first free throw is going to drop.
And the Rockets have not been able to chip away at the score yet this quarter. Cahora with the rebound.
They're down 10. Cahora's pass is picked off. Corner's open. It's over. Offensive rebound. And Flato's got 17 on the night so far.
The
It
Rams
was
are
just
really
a
just
5-point game.
feeding
Now it's
Flauto the ball.
It was just a 5-point game. Now we're back to 12. Colby Martin 3. Yes!
Good. 4 points on the night. Like we said, if Colby Martin starts making his threes,
Iconia, Gardner McLeod. Flato's got a nice shot.
it seemed like Wetzel was calling for a foul there.
Flato's got 19 on the night.
Brady Martin dribbling at the top of the key.
Looks like he wants an ISO. Iconia gives to Cahora. Cahora to Brady Martin, and they're going to call.
A block on Holder Hines, I believe.
Kohler's going to check back in.
Yep. Block on Holder Hines.
Foul called against Tyrese Holder-Hines. He's third, 10 first for the second half.
Wetzel to inbound the ball.
Iconia looking for the mid-range. He'll give to Wetzel. Wetzel to Iconia.
Guarded by Flauto.
Brady Martin lets a 3 go off the side. Flauto up ahead. Defensive rebound goes to Kohler. Iconia's going to take it up.
The Rams
Auburn.
really be trying to feed the ball to Flauto with Zach Wetzel on him.
Iconia 3. Thank you.
His first points on the season.
This is the beginning for Iconia.
His
Down 8. 2:30.
slowly trying to cut the lead.
Flauto sets the screen. Wetzel all over it.
It's going to be Northbridge ball. Subs come in for the Rockets and the Rams. Cahora in for Brady Martin.
Cahora checking right back in.
31 minutes a game from Brady Martin. That might be affected from the first double overtime that they played. And Flauto just gets an easy layup there.
Flato's got 21 on the night, dominating. Cahora up top.
Guarded by McLeod. Kick to Colby Martin.
Kohler's off. Wetzel corner 3.
No.
No. Not enough arc. But he answers on the other end with a block. Save attempt by Cahora. And they're just trying to grab a rebound at this
It's going to be
point.
the Rockets ball. The Rockets is down 10 with 1:48 left in the third quarter.
Auburn really just trying to get over the hump.
Absolutely. They need to cut this lead down right now before they get into the fourth quarter. You don't want to go into the fourth quarter with over a 10-point lead for the other team.
Iconia travels. Looks like he slipped on the way to the basket.
That's his third time slipping today with the ball. Something's going up right now.
Rough start.
Flauto guarded by Wetzel. Kicks to McLeod.
McLeod goes to Flauto. Back to McLeod. McLeod's got the floater.
He has 8 on the night.
Gonna be a timeout for Northbridge. Auburn down 12. Really gotta get back.
If you're the Northbridge's head coach right there, there's something that you didn't like that you saw there that you needed to call that timeout there.
I don't really think so. I think it's just like I think it's one of those times just like check back in. You're up 12, but they can come back. Really just gotta like keep your guys in order. And for Auburn, I mean,
I think if you're the Rockets right now, I think you need to cut the lead down to around 8 before this quarter ends. 4 points without giving up any. That's what they need right now.
They really need to get in the win column before the holiday tournament.
Absolutely.
Let's hear one more time for the Auburn cheerleaders.
The Rockets currently still have 8 fouls, I believe, in the game. 2 of Kohler, 2 of Colby Martin. Colby Martin has been trying to take a bunch of charges tonight, at least in the first half. Didn't seem to get him. Doesn't seem to be trying to take any anymore.
He got one called a charge, the other 2 called a block.
I think since he saw that they weren't calling charges, I think he decided to stop trying to take them because he was going to get called for blocks. We see the same lineup come out from out of the timeout. Seems to be Cook's going to be the one to check in next.
Kanya's taking it up. Give to Kahora. Kahora's going to drive the lane. Kick out. Colby Martin's off.
Flauta with the rebound.
Colby's having a rough time from outside the arc. Not just tonight, all season long. And they're going to call
And one
foul.
for McLeod. Foul on Nathan Akanya. That's his second on the night. And Cook in for Colby Martin.
It's been a rough night. Down 14.
They need a spark.
Definitely.
They make the lead to 15. It's good.
McLeod's free throw is good.
He has 11 on the night, I believe. Kahora looking for something.
Kahora looks like Kohler's hurt. Akanya gives to Kahora. Kahora, crafty layup's gonna fall. He's got 4 on the night. McLeod gives it up to the corner. A cutting stick
On the floor
alone
foul
gets the
for
basket.
Cook, I believe. Yep, on the floor foul for Cook. His second of the night. And it seems Luke Martin is in for Zach Wetzel. Rockets down 13. Gonna be a foul on the shot, I believe. On Cook.
Cook's got his third.
They need to limit fouls for Cook, especially later on this season.
Back-to-back fouls for Cook. And looks like Gardner's checking in.
First free throw is no good. Yeah, and Gardner is coming in for Cook. Seen a lot more of Gardner tonight with Stewart out. His second free throw is good for Ciccalone.
Both free throws are going to drop for him.
He actually missed the first one.
Martin gives to Akanya. Akanya tries to give to Kohler.
That'll be foul on number 2, Anthony Berselli. Braden Martin coming in for Akanya. I think they're trying to get more points on the board with the last 14 seconds. I wouldn't be surprised if the ball goes to Braden Martin here.
They're just...
A foul on the Rams.
It's a very high pass for
If
Kohler.
Tyler Kohler can't get it, nobody on this Rocket team can.
You're underestimating Danny Hanfield. Gardner trying to pass it in, get it to Braden Martin.
10 seconds trying to work on Kahora with the ball.
Looking for a shot. Braden
Martin,
Martin lets a three. Yes! String music for Braden Martin.
14 points.
Auburn's down 11 going into the final 8 minutes.
This is much more of a lead than you would like as Cohen. I think you would rather have this lead be closer to 10, maybe to 8, rather than 11. And going into this last quarter, what do you want from Cohen? I think I think you need more offense and to shut down the Northbridge Rams, especially on Flato. I mean, right now he has scored almost all their points right now. I think you need to stop him.
Yeah, it's definitely. Auburn's got to keep it close. They got to keep it within range throughout the entire game.
At the first quarter, that Northbridge had a much bigger lead than they do have now.
I want to say Northbridge's biggest lead was 15, and their closest was 5. You know, Northridge's just always been up in this.
5 as being the closest the game has been is not good for you, the Rockets as a team.
Definitely not. Hopefully, Auburn can have better starts in the holiday tournament.
Northbridge with the ball.
Auburn still waiting for Auburn to break the huddle.
The Rockets need a spark right now to get their team back in the game.
They got a 5 coming out of Gardner, Kohler, 2 Martins, and Jason Kahora.
Those Martins being Luke and Braden.
Luke's gonna give,
Flato.
Marcus is gonna give to Flato. Flato working on Kohler.
They still seem to try to get the ball to Flato a lot.
McLeod's got it up top. He got 13 to shoot. Flato, tough shot. It's off. Kohler rebound. Kahora's going the other way. We got 30 seconds taken off the clock of that one.
I think Northbridge going into this last quarter is going to try to start wasting
Kahora
clock.
pass underneath to Braden Martin. Shot won't fall. Putback's blocked by Flato. Fast break is open, and he misses the layup.
Flato's putback is good.
Flato.
23 on the night.
Very impressive for him. Kahora drives. He'll get 2 at the line. His first free
Rockets are
throws
now
of the
down by
year.
13. They don't seem to be chipping away at this lead that much.
And we see Tyrese Holder Hines check in. That is not good news for Auburn's rebounding. His first free throw is going to drop.
39-51, Rockets down by 12.
Kahora's up to 5 on the night.
With just 2 players, the Rams have scored 34 points with the combination of Flato and McLeod.
Second free throw is also going to drop. He's up to 6 tonight. It's
If
an
those-
11-point game. Auburn's going to switch to a press. Gardner can't get the steal.
Tries to dive for it.
Tough break.
With the combination of just Flato and McLeod, the game would only be a 6-point game in the Rockets' favor.
I mean, you know what you got to shut down. Speaking of which, they give to Flato. He misses the layup, though.
Kieran
Gardner's
Gardner
got
with
a
the
board.
rebound. Kahora trying to bring up the ball. Kick to
Give to
Luke. Mark.
Luke.
Just
And
tipped out of his hands.
it's going to stay.
6:47 left in the game.
It's going to be a timeout for Auburn. They got 2 left.
Right now, I think in the timeout, Cohen just wants to figure out what he wants to do for the last 6 minutes. Try to get this Rockets team to score 11 points without giving up any, or try to limit Northbridge's scoring right now and try to maximize theirs right as quick as they can.
Definitely got some work to do.
I believe it's going to be the Rockets' ball underneath the hoop. You know, if you're Cohen, do you try to come up and set up for a 3, or you try to get the layup to go?
Lob to Tyler Kohler.
We would love to
Nah,
see it.
you definitely want to get into the paint. You want to, if you can't get this one, you want to salvage whatever you can get out of this one. That's going to be getting a rhythm going in the paint. You know, Auburn has not had any paint dominance this season, so it's time they get some.
With the Rockets' preference to shoot threes, we might come out and see a corner 3 from Braden Martin or Luca Martin. But like you said, they still might try to get the ball to Tyler Kohler inside the paint. Lining up a 4 wide. around the baseline.
Kieran underneath to Kohler, just as I called it.
8 on the night for Tyler Kohler.
Single digit, Kohler got a steal. Layup, it can't.
He's fouled. The Rockets have cut the lead down to 9 now.
Unfortunate that it doesn't drop. It's a 9-point game and Kohler's at the line, shooting 75% from the line this season.
If he makes both of these, the lead will be cut down to 7.
This becomes much more doable. First one's back iron.
First one missed.
They definitely need this one. And second can't fall. Missed opportunities at the line. And they're going to call a foul on Braden Martin, his first of the night.
6:34 left in the game. Northbridge to inbound the ball. The Rockets are going to let him inbound the ball. They seem to be in a 2-2-1 press. They get the ball to Flotto.
Flotto's going to give it to the corner. McLeod. Cahor's got a steal. He's all by himself. Yes.
It looked to be fouled on that one.
Layup is good. He's up to 8 points.
Cahora might have been fouled on that one.
Nice move by McLeod. Help comes in for Auburn. They need a rebound. They got it. Cahor's taking it up. One-on-one. He's slowing it down. Braden Martin, 3. No, back iron. Kohler can't grab the rebound.
Everyone dive on the floor for the Rockets. Timeout by Northbridge. I think you call that timeout just to get the ball. Just to make sure his team had the ball.
It's a 7-point game with under 6 minutes to go. This is very doable for Auburn.
Absolutely. We haven't seen a swing like this all game, besides that one time where they cut it down to 5.
Camera is currently shaking. I mean, it is shaking.
We don't know quite why. If you're Cohen right now, besides the fact that they're leading a swing right now, what do you want to talk about?
You know, really just dial in, get this last, finish the game off. Get
The
what you
student
can.
section seems to be coming alive late into this fourth quarter.
About time.
We haven't seen them really much this game at all.
Normal
If you're the
5 out
Rockets,
there.
if you're the Rockets, do you stay in that press or do you
Oh,
drop?
you definitely stay in the press. The press has been working as much as they want.
They switched it up. It looks like they're going to come up in a 1-3-1 with Tyler Kohler at the top, Kieran Gardner at the rear. With a big man out front, do you think they're just trying to use his height? Seems like the student section is calling for Nathan Cook. A foul on Tyler Kohler for a reach.
Kohler's got 3 on the night. I think you gotta let him play at this point, though. I don't think you get a sub for him.
Seems like we're going to stay in a half-court 1-3-1. Or no, they're going to line up in a man with Kohler on Flotto. So they're trying to waste time, Northbridge, it seems.
Flotto's layup doesn't drop.
Rockets
And it's gonna be
ball.
Auburn ball.
Zach Wetzel and Colby Martin to check in for Luke Martin and Kieran Gardner.
Student section finally waking up, under 5.5 to go. They're down 7, closing the gap.
Braden Martin.
Martin's gonna drive,
And he's
layup, drop.
16 on the night for Braden Martin.
16.
He's,
So 5-point game. Flotto, he's trapped. Underneath layup.
Foul.
And they're gonna call foul. I believe that's on Cahora.
we've seen Hines shoot free throws already. We haven't, I think right now fouling the big man might just be a hack a Shaq type move.
Hines has 5 on the night. Student section letting him hear it at his first shot. And it's
Missed.
back iron. Auburn's got hope with 5 minutes to go.
down 5, cutting it back to closest lead.
Second free throw, front iron. Colby bucks out the shooter, gets the rebound.
And
Kohler's taking it up. We got 5 minutes, down 5.
Kohler lose the ball. Colby Martin.
Colby to Kahora. Coach getting a play call. Kahora left a 3 fly.
Oh, in and out.
Heartbreaker. Braden Martin's got a rebound though. They have hope.
I think right now, if you're the Rockets, you just have to try to get it inside.
29 seconds left. Still Auburn ball.
If you get it.
Auburn needed that Kahora 3. That would have shut the gym down.
Absolutely. Wetzel going into the backcourt just to have the pass. Cohen calling a pass. Or play, I mean.
Flotto all over Wetzel. Braden Martin's got 15 to shoot. He'll give to Kahora. Kahora trying to get it out of the corner. He'll lose it. Colby Martin. Kahora out.
Tipped by Kahora.
Steal Wetzel.
Stolen by the Rockets.
They're going. Wetzel drives. Layup's good.
Zach Wetzel with 4. The lead is cut down to a 1-score game. With 3:50 left, the Rockets cut it down to a 1-score game.
Closest this game has been so far.
Wetzel on Verselli.
All over it. Flotto 3. Short. Kahora's got it.
Kahora to bring up the ball. Colby Martin.
Gives to Braden.
Braden Martin trying to make a move on Flotto. Give it to Colby.
Colby floater. No.
Tyler
Offensive rebound. Kohler.
And he's
Put
fouled.
back, he's fouled. Oh, man. The comeback. Student section loving it right now.
These are 2 crucial free throws to make it a 1-point game if he makes both.
First free throws back iron. He's struggling from the line so far.
You need this one right here.
Make
Currently
it a 2-point
8
game.
on the night for Tyler Kohler.
Mark it down as 9.
It is now a 2-point game. They're running their press.
Kohler!
It looked like Wetzel tried to toss it back in.
Really wanted that one.
I don't know about that one. For me, it looked like he was in bounds.
3 minutes to go. Auburn down 2. And they're going to call
Wetzel.
foul on Wetzel. That's his first.
It's going to be underneath for the Rams. They're going to try to get it to Shickaloni. To Verselli.
Good spin move. Layup. He's going to get the foul call.
It seemed like a lot more in the second half, especially in this fourth quarter. The refs have called a lot against the Rockets right now. Student section, let them know what they thought about that call.
Letting the officials know. First free throw is going to drop for Verselli.
To make it a 4-point game.
It's good. Auburn still has 3 minutes to work with. They got to keep it up offensively.
This game is not over. 3 minutes is a lot of time.
Kahora gets the screen from Kohler. Dancing up top.
They get the ball
Give
to
to Braden
Martin.
Martin to Kahora. Kahora to Wetzel. Back to Kohler. Kohler to Wetzel. Martin, they have 8 to shoot. Aiden. And they're going to call an out of bounds on Tyler Kohler.
The Rockets are going to go into that press.
Here. Back, Wetz.
Stolen by
Wetzel's got an
Wetzel.
interception. He'll give to Colby Martin. Colby looking for passes. Cahora's got it. 2 minutes to go. And it's stolen by McLeod. Big time steal for the sophomore. Coach Richardson trying to tell him to cool it.
Colby tried to go for the steal.
Cahora picks up his 3rd foul of the night.
Holder Hines to try to make this a 6-point game if he makes both.
Hines got 2 shots last time he went to the line.
0 for 2 last time.
Student section doing him no favors. First one's not gonna fall. Still a 4-point game. They definitely need another miss.
If you're the Rockets, you have a lot of time to work with. Still have 2 minutes left. It's not like you have to rush to get a quick bucket.
Second free throw is gonna drop. Still
His 6th of the night.
5-point game, still 2 possessions, very doable. Cahora kicks out Colby Martin over. McLeod's got a rebound. 1:40, Flotto.
Shikaloni with the ball.
Auburn really needs to stop. Floater, back iron.
Rebounded by
Kohler's
Kohler.
got it. Cahora gives it to Braden Martin. Martin gives to Wetzel. Wetzel in the corner. Tries to get a pass, but they're going to call a kick ball. Minute 18, down 5.
You need to score this possession just to make it doable. Timeout.
It's going to be a timeout for Auburn. They got 1 left.
They have a full timeout left.
I mean, considering it was just a 13-point game.
This has definitely been a work by the Rockets. You know, one thing you have to point out is we've seen a lot more of Tyler Kohler this game than we have in both the other games. He's gotten a lot more rebounds with Stewart out, and he's scoring more to make up for Stewart not being there down low.
All right, we're getting to the point where it's a close game. Who do you want shooting at these next 2 possessions? Can be 2 different people, can be the same person.
I want Braden Martin to shoot a 3, and I want Tyler Kohler inside. Simple. Those 2 leading scorers.
Stole my idea.
Braden Martin, you know, he has 16 on the night. You give him a 3, he's most likely going to hit it, especially if he's open. But you also have to point out that Colby Martin is a reliable shooter when he is open. If you can get him open, he will hit it. The lineup is going to be 2 Martins, Colby and Braden, Cahora, Wetzel, and Kohler.
Minute 18.
Ref seems to be pointing out something to McLeod.
Student section letting them hear it. They've got to get it in. McLeod gets the steal. Fast break. Cahora
Stolen by
recovers.
Kohler. You know, they almost looked bad for the Rockets, but then McLeod stealing it.
Wetzel give to Kohler.
Blocked
Kohler's
off the
blocked.
backboard.
Give out to Colby Martin. They got a minute left. Braden Martin, and they're going to call the push.
Push
Finally.
on Flotto.
Still go to the basket. Still go to the basket.
Auburn's got to get a bucket. Under a minute to go.
Go to the basket.
Give to Cahora. Cahora. Floater over. Offensive
Kohler.
rebound. Tyler Kohler. The senior captain's got 11. And Auburn needs to stop down 3.
40 seconds
Flotto's
left.
got it. I think I call a foul on Braden Martin, his 2nd.
2 shots now. to make it a 4 or a 5 point game.
It could be 25 on the night for Flotto. Student section is going to do him no favors at the line.
Looks like Luca Martin and Kieran Gardner are checking next.
Checking in shooters. Flotto's first free throw is going to drop. He's up to 19 on the night.
I think they're trying to get Luke Martin in there to shoot a 3. He's currently 50% from the 3-point line.
Second's gonna
White ball.
be Auburn ball.
Northbridge doesn't seem too happy about that.
Looks like Holder Hines is not happy about that. Cohora's got it. 30 seconds to go, down 4. Kieran Gardner lets a 3 fly. Back iron. Braden Martin rebound.
Go in.
Luke Martin.
Go in the basket.
That might not have been the smartest shot by Kieran Gardner.
Why not let it fly? Kieran, fade away. They're calling a travel. An unbelievable call.
They're going to call travel on that.
And Auburn's going to use it up their last timeout. Coleman's definitely not going to be happy about that 3 Kieran took.
No.
That is a
was
interesting call at this point in the game.
definitely not the best shot available.
See, Standard doesn't even have his jersey on anymore.
That is absolutely crucial to the game. It is hard to watch refs try to affect games like that in their way that they want to.
I mean, at this point in the game,
You almost just have to let it go.
not even let it go because it just wasn't a travel.
But even if it is, especially on that close where it might have just been his foot sliding, I say you just let it go.
I just didn't see a travel on that. That's just that's a missed call, if you ask me.
That was just a pivot foot, fake, pump fake, spin. That's all it was.
The Kieran special.
Absolutely. He loves that shot. 55-51, Northbridge. See, one thing with this new rule change, the Rockets, if they foul, Northbridge gets 2 shots.
17 seconds. It is not over. I mean, that is a rough call at this point.
You need a steal. You need a shoot shot real quick.
Watch him going.
They're going to double Flotto. Ball gets to Berselli.
And Wetzel's going to foul.
Berselli was 2 for 2 earlier from the line.
15 seconds. I mean, even if he makes both, it's doable. It's rough, but it's doable. You gotta hope he misses, though.
If he makes both, it's to 6, and you have to shoot a 3, get a stop, and shoot another 3.
Berselli's first is good.
It is now a 5-point game.
I mean, he's having a great night from the line, as we see.
Gardner in for Wetzel. I don't know. After that last shot, I didn't expect to see Gardner come in the game.
Free throws missed. Kohler gets a rebound. Give it to Braden Martin. They have 10. Martin, pull up. No. Kohler, put back.
Foul.
He got fouled.
6.6 left on the clock. If he makes both, it is now a 3-point game. These are 2 crucial free throws. He needs to make these.
Do you think he intentionally misses on the second one?
You can't.
Oh, yeah.
If he misses the second one, it's a 4-point game. You need to make both.
I just don't think that was a travel on the fadeaway. His
one
first
is
free throw
good.
drops.
He now has 12 on the night. Kohler averaged 4.5 in the games before. Now he's at 12.
Looking to cut it to 3. It will drop.
Foul.
And Kiernan's going to foul right away.
Flotto to shoot.
You got to somehow hope he misses both. And then you got to knock down a 3.
Yep.
Auburn doesn't have a timeout.
If you're Flotto, do you miss the second one so they don't have any time to?
I don't know.
First one
He
missed.
misses the first.
Northbridge is going to call a timeout, their last one. I think he just wants to
They're going to call a timeout. Auburn doesn't have another timeout. If they get it, they have to run up the court and hit a three. Who do you want the ball in the hands of?
Braden Martin.
You want Braden Martin.
Yes, he is currently at 16 tonight. He may not be the most efficient from shooting from light.
But that may be just because he shoots the most shots.
He's got the hot hand.
Absolutely. Luke Martin is 50%
From the three-point line. So do you want him to shoot the shot?
I don't know.
Do you give the ball to Luke Martin? See, if you're Flotto, though, here, if you miss this shot, the Rockets only have 5.5 seconds, and they can't take the ball.
To get a rebound, go up the court and shoot a three.
But if you make this, they get the inbound time.
A smart play here for Northridge would be to foul, to miss and then foul right away.
Absolutely, because they have to make the first one, miss, and then get a layup.
Yeah,
That's tough. Especially to intentionally miss a free throw and get it into your own team's hands.
Auburn's going to come up with a 5 of Gardner, Kohler, Martin, Kahora, and Luke Martin.
Smaller lineup.
5.5 to go. They've got to get a rebound.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see Northbridge little 2 down low, drop back, and just wait for them to get a rebound.
Flotto misses. Martin rebound.
2.
Kiernan, Kohler, blocked.
Blocked.
And the game's over. They want a foul, but they're not going to get one. Final score, 56 Northbridge, 53 Auburn. All things considered, they were down 15 at one point in the third quarter.
That is definitely a better
came
game
back.
than expected, especially when they were down 15.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Everybody, happy holidays.